Kenya look to run this out of their danger area again. Zambia, under the boot of chance of a long throw. Kampamba will take himself. Chance of a long throw. Kampamba will take himself. Throw. Not so long as Matthews Banda, who's got a relatively long throw. Not so long as Matthews Banda, claimed assists from his throw-ins. Claimed assists from his throw-ins. Super League. In the Zambian League. Super League. Kampamba. Looks to go long. Penalty mark. Tembo looks to strike. Woefully off the side of the boot. Looks to strike. Woefully off the side of the boot. Thankfully, he hasn't hurt the young volunteer who he struck the ball. Some distance from Farouk Chikalo's goal. Some distance from Farouk Chikalo's goal. The Kenyan number one. The Kenyan number one. First match for the Harambee Stars. First match for the Harambee Stars today. Tibwa Sugar. Tusker played with Tibwa Sugar. So a couple of seasons in Tanzania before making his way to Bandari. Tanzania before Mombasa club. Making his way to Bandari, the Mombasa club. It's David Sakwa. Coastal club. Another one of the Bandari players. David Sakwa. For the last couple of seasons. Bandari players. And his club, very promising player is Sakwa. Called up very promising player is Sakwa. Team almost immediately after making his top flight debut last year. Sakwa back inside on Yango, back to Kibwage. Sakwa back inside on Yango at Moi International Sports Centre. The lights are on now at Moi International Sports Centre. Kampamba looks for the long ball. Kelvin Mwanza was making a run, but looks for the long ball. Kelvin Mwanza was making a run, but towards the halfway line, perfectly and clears towards the halfway line. Alpha and Younger nearly come together, and then Alpha and Younger is fouled. Younger nearly come together, and then Alpha and Younger is fouled. They've got away with one. They also nearly didn't. They've got away with one. They also nearly didn't. Prince Mumba. And he's cautioned, Prince Mumba. And he's cautioned. Very strong player, Prince Mumba. Power Dynamo's strong player, Prince Mumba. Power Dynamo's captain. And Dominic Chunda were standouters. Club claimed the Zambian Super League title this past campaign. Their 8th title. Zambian Super League title this past campaign. Their 8th title. Bandi need to combine with Sakwa. Kenya have played 7 complete halves of football at this tournament. They've only conceded 1 goal. They've only conceded 1 goal. It is utterly remarkable the way they've played from a defensive position. Zambia bring a great deal of experience into this game. Long-term campaigners, including Kampamba and long-term campaigners. Eventually there's more with the likes of Zulu and Chongo. Eventually there's more with the likes of Zulu and Kampamba now forward, Owino down. Nabwire, Kampamba now forward, Owino down. Nabwire to charge forward, and then space opening up. Orgam to calling for the ball at his feet. With Orgam calling for the ball at his feet. Nabwire has gone and blasted that ball. Yellow card. Well beyond Ryan Orgam. That ball. Well beyond Ryan Orgam. Clash of boots, and then it was a swinging arm from Mumba. His career with Kabwe Warriors about 5 years ago. Returned to the club after a season in Croatia. Led them to join Power Dynamos, where he's led them to league title. Followed by Tembo. Chance Mwanza. Off the side of the boot. Chance inside of the boot and away. Off the side of the boot. His head. Inside of the boot and away. And Avram Grant drops his head in disappointment once again for Zambia. It's another opportunity for Zambia. 7th shot at goal. Only 2 on target. Kenya have only had 2 on target. Can they create another here? They've only had 2 on target towards Ryan Orgam. Looking to stand on his feet back towards Ryan Orgam. On the edge of the area, his feet back towards Odiambo. Skipped away by the Zambian defence. To be skipped away by the Zambian defence. Intercepted by Owen Tembo, and Zambia can hit on transition. Intercepted by Owen Tembo, and Zambia can hit on transition. Kambamba. It's enough on it. Steers the ball out of play. It's enough on it. Steers the ball out of play. Potentially. Again, the long throw by Kambamba, finding Tembo. Runs onto it again in space. Finding Tembo. Runs onto it again in space. On the far side. Binstanio Mondi back to claim possession. Bin Stanley asking Organ to chase. Dominic Chanda brings it down. Asking Organ to chase, but Dominic Chanda brings it down. Mondi is still on the ground. Zambia is still on the ground. Square ball. Kibwage. Prince Mumba. Square ball. Kibwage. Steers it straight up in the air. And eventually the referee signals a stoppage in play. The referee signals a stoppage in play. Stanley Omondi, the player down. Stanley Omondi, the player down. Timbo got that ball away, and then Stanley Omondi got that ball away, and then out of the path of Wanza, who catches the trailing leg of Stanley Omondi. Who catches the trailing leg of Stanley Omondi. Pamba, meanwhile, has collected a yellow card. Pamba, meanwhile, has collected a yellow card. It's the second yellow card of the tournament. Zambia, though, will not advance. Yellow card of the tournament. Zambia, though, will not advance. In the group stages for the first time. And the African Nations group stages for the first time. And the African Nations Championship. One of 5 players, though, in the squad that was part of Zambia's team at the last AFCON. 5 players, though, in the squad that was part of Zambia's team at the last AFCON. With Frederick Mulambia, Rally Bwalia, and Kelvin Kapumbu, with Frederick Mulambia, Rally Bwalia, and Benedict Chipeshi. Only one, however, that starts for Zambia today. Only one, however, that starts for Zambia today. Their training camp at the University of Lusaka. Didn't have any friendly matches. University of Lusaka. There's another yellow card whipped out. Not even internally. It is. There's another yellow card whipped out. Mwanza it is. Prospect showed great promise early on in his career. Still showed great promise on that fully. Early on in his career, still looking to deliver on that fully. So players back underway. By Banda Chongo. Nodded away by Banda Chongo. Back on his feet. Here's Kambamba around the outside of Onyango, who stays with him. Here's Kambamba around the outside of Onyango, who stays with him. Cuts out the great use of transition ball here. Looks to hit Omondi out wide. Great use of transition ball here. Stanley Omondi out wide. Sakwa has dropped in towards the back post. Onyango with space. Looks for the shot and forces the save from Kalumba down into his left. Shot and forces the save from Kalumba down into his left. Alpha Onyango saw a little space. Alpha Onyango saw a little space. His luck from range, looking to curl it beyond Kalumba and around him. Looking to curl it beyond Kalumba and around him. It's only a third shot on target for Kenya in this game. It's only a third shot on target for Kenya in this game. 9 in total. 7 continental titles with TP Mazembe. 7 continental titles with TP Mazembe. Free kick in the middle of the park. Kim will go over this. Free kick in the middle of the park. Mubanga Kambamba go over this. Mubanga Kambamba. It's easy for the goalkeeper. It's easy for the goalkeeper between goalkeeper and defenders. Miscommunication perhaps between goalkeeper and defenders. Bundy again putting his body on the line against Chongo. Bundy again putting his body on the line against Chongo. Throw in Zambia. Chongo. It's a kindly word. Chongo. It's a kindly word. Several years the senior of Lewis Bundy. Several years the senior of Lewis Bundy. His arm in that passage of play. Bundy might have a case there. It looked like it actually came off Chongo's shins. Bundy might have a case there. It looked like it actually came off Zambia's shins before rolling out of play. Looks for the long throw here. It's a Zambian throw. Kambamba looks for the long throw here. Incidents in the area. The captain Aboud is down. Incidents in the area. The captain Aboud is down. Dominic Chanda. Those nails, no nonsense defender. Those nails, no nonsense defender. Bamba looks for the long throw. Bamba looks for the long throw. The ball had even reached. Free kick in the area. The goalkeeper Farouk Shikalo. The ball had even reached. The goalkeeper Farouk Shikalo. Guire still on his knees. Sick was being spoken to. Still on his knees. For the first time was being spoken to. Good news is that for the first time in the game, Guire is back. Good news is that on his feet. Guire is back on his feet. Happy and Siku. Some contact with Guire. Some contact with Guire. Mr. Diambo got a touch on it. Mr. Diambo got a touch on it. Kept in play. Called by Kalumba nice and early. Called by Kalumba nice and early. Goalless in this fixture. Approaching the hour mark, it remains goalless in this fixture. It remains deadlocked at one apiece in the other fixture. It remains deadlocked at one apiece in the other fixture. And Boniface Mushiri. Masud Juma on the right of your screen and Boniface Mushiri. Both were among four players who were limbering up at half-time. They weren't players who were limbering up at half-time. They weren't in the change room with their teammates. Gets back underway. We are going to see the introduction of Mushiri. Gets back underway. We are going to see the introduction of Mushiri and Juma. Mr. Nodiambo is making way. Mr. Nodiambo is making way. He's played a significant role today. Hasn't quite been able to help Kenya get over the goal scoring line. Hasn't quite been able to help Kenya get over the goal scoring line. The experienced Masud Juma makes his way David Sakwa. The experienced Masud Juma and David Sakwa for Boniface Mushiri. Will make his way off for Boniface Mushiri. The Ulinzi Stars man. The Ulinzi Stars man, been there since signing from Tusker in January 2022. Been there since signing from Tusker in January 2022. David Sakwa makes his way on for that man. David Sakwa, a wealth of experience to the front line, and indeed a hunger for goals. A wealth of experience to the front line, and indeed a hunger for goals. Is out after following a knock in their opening day victory against DRC. Following a knock in their opening day victory against DRC. Problem here for Kayombo, who's down for Zambia. Play on the far side as Mr. Juma. To play on the far side as that ball in. Couldn't quite keep that ball in. Evans Kayombo. Zambian border village of Chingi. Zambian border village of Chingi in Zambian football to see himself now on the international stage. Zambian football to see himself now on the international stage. The Napsa Stars striker. The Stars striker, Marino